Match game 74, production number 0246, and it's take one. Get ready to match the star. Morey, Amsterdam. Brett Summers. George Kirby. Pflug. Richard Dawson. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded big money match game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rader.
How do you say, Pat? Hello, Jerry Olson. Thank you very much for joining us here. Don't do it if it hurts, Richard. How are you? How's everybody?
Terrific.
Terrific.
Nice to see you like this once in a while.
Not too
Listen,
well,
everyone,
Gene.
you're not too well?
No,
Betty. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Are you not well?
No, I'm all right. I just
Is there
feel a
something we
little
can do
blue.
for
No,
you?
I just feel a little blue.
Yeah. Listen,
depressed.
shall we raise your spirits?
No, don't you touch me.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes.
Good. How do you feel, George? Hey, listen, we want to welcome the new kid on the block, George Kirby.
Hey!
Isn't he a melody in pink?
He's a melody in pink. If you don't have color television, you really ought to see that. That's...
Looks like an ad for a bowl of borscht.
I can hardly wait for tomorrow. Did you bring a lot of those, George?
Oh, yes.
Good. All right.
You robbed a float in the parade.
How are you? Good. What, my tie's crooked? Okay, Mom.
I fixed that
Oh, you
before
gotta
we
go
went on the air.
cockeyed.
She used to work for a funeral director. She does it very
Okay.
well.
Doesn't he look natural?
All right. I'll do the whole show like this so my tie won't get crooked. All right, here we go. Let's say hello to our two whoever you are, Kendra Plummer and Jack Holder. How are you, Kendra? What is that?
It's a meatless fish.
She's got a meatless fish on her lapel, she says. Kendra's the current champ. She's won $5,600. Just one game. She went all the way and did a perfect thing there. And she's very happy about that, aren't you?
Ecstatic.
Really? What plans do you have for that money, Kendra?
Well, I hope to give us a better start when we get back east.
Okay. And Jack Holder is challenging her. He has had his first round question and did pretty well with it. Captured half of the celebrities with 3 matches. And we're in the middle of round 1, and we've got a first round question for you, Kendra, coming up right after you have a look at these messages. Here we go. I'll push his button, and nothing happens. Oh, there it is. Don't push a button, and something happens. All right, Kendra, this is your question. Everybody plays. Here's a little riddle for you. What's big and green and covered with fuzz? The answer, the jolly green blank. Big and green and covered with fuzz. The answer is the jolly green blank. Now you think about that, Kendra, while they're writing their answers here. Big and green and covered with fuzz. It's the jolly green...
That's the silliest thing.
It is silly.
I know it.
Upper tier is ready. The first time this has ever...
Come on,
Betty.
Richard!
Oh, drink your beer.
Well, we expect it from Joanne Pflug. She hasn't learned how to write yet.
All right. Now, Kendra, the little riddle, what's big and green and covered with fuzz? The answer, the jolly green...
All I can think of is buzz.
The jolly green buzz?
It's the only thing that rhymes.
The money went to her head, folks. The money went to her head is what happened. Okay, the jolly green buzz is what she says. Let's see if anybody
Well, that's
else
what she
does.
said, but I said the jolly green idiot.
Yeah. Buzz, okay. Brett?
What is a buzz?
I don't know. The
I
jolly
know
green
what a
buzz.
buzz
She just...
on is, but I don't know what a buzz.
I guess she had a rhyme idea there.
Yeah. But this may sound like it's not true, but it's a dead truth.
It is.
Because you know, I was raised in the country, and I come from Maine.
Yeah.
Hickory nuts, when you take them off a tree, they have a little green thing around them, and they're all fuzzy.
Right.
Well, that's all right for you to say, but it happens to be accurate
It is.
information.
I happen to agree. Learn a little something every day here on Match Game 74, folks. There, George.
I don't know what farm you come up from, but the farm I come up from, it would be
a peach, a green peach.
Green peach.
A big
A
green
peach is as smooth as a baby's blank when
No. No, the peaches I know are all fuzzy. What am I listening? That stopped us now, right now. That's enough of that. Show us your answer there.
I have a very obvious answer because something that's covered with green has to be in the water. So I put moss rock.
Moss rock.
I tried to put covered, you know, a moss-covered rock.
Moss-covered rock.
But I thought it would be too many words.
Jolly green moss rock.
The jolly green moss rock.
Oh, I like the sound of
Yes,
that.
it's great. You've been away a long time,
I
haven't
know, you have to get thinking
That's
like this. Very weird.
Richard, what say you?
I thought George's answer was very good.
Big and green and covered with fuzz?
Yeah, so it's very... You know how to make a peach cordial?
No, how
Blow
do you
in
make
her ear. I said peach.
You said peach,
Yes.
too. All right. No buzzes over here, Betty.
Jolly Green Fuzz, at first I thought was a good-natured Irish policeman, but it isn't. It's a peach.
It's a peach. That seems to be the answer. Okay. Now we go to round 2 here and ask Jack to make a selection.
Don't write.
He wants B.
Match.
Well, in the first round,
you weren't
this
here,
position was
thankfully.
matched. That position was matched, and so was that. So the 3 of you will not participate.
They were sitting
in
way
the
back like this.
Right. Because of the energy shortage, instead of taking Scarface to the electric chair, they made him blank on the freeway. No, you can't. You really regret not playing this game, though.
I do, boy.
I guess George and Morey are ready.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
We're all set here for Jack Holder. Because of the energy shortage, instead of taking Scarface to the electric chair, they made him blank on the freeway.
Drive, I just came down it.
What'd you say?
Drive, I just came down it.
Oh, you just came down the freeway. It was pretty risky, was it?
Right.
They made him drive on the freeway, he says.
That's
Morey, what do
I
you
would have
say?
said. Well, according to statistics, a man is knocked down by a car every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I figured this guy must be made of iron.
By now, that's right.
So I said they made him walk blindfolded on the freeway.
Walk blindfolded on the freeway. Does not match drive. George?
Well, I said lay down on the freeway.
Lay down on the freeway. That'll do it every time. You did? Lay down and drive. Betty, what do you say?
I said drive like a streak on the freeway.
Street. Okay, so Jack, you stay at 3, and you've got a question coming up in a moment or so, but right now we've got a message for you, and this is it. That's right. All right, we're all set to go here and finish this game. Kendra, 3 matches to tie, 4 to win. And listen carefully now. This is a question about Dumb Dora. Dumb Dora was so dumb.
How dumb was she?
She was so dumb, the first time she was on an ocean liner, she thought the porthole was a blank. That's how dumb Dora was. You asked, and I told you.
Dumb Dora was
So dumb.
When she got into a cab, they left a vacant sign up.
She was on an ocean liner. She thought the porthole was a blank. Oh, there are a couple of beautiful answers to this. I can think of 2 great ones.
Don't do it.
I want that.
Daddy, you know we haven't had you here for a long time. We've missed you, but would you just... Thank you.
All right. We're all set now. And we'll ask Kendra. Dumb Dora was so dumb, the first time she was on an ocean liner, she thought the porthole was a
Picture.
picture. You're getting groans from the audience, Kendra.
Again.
They're groaning you 2 times in a row there. That could be bad. I don't know. We'll find out. A picture. That hadn't occurred to me. Morey, what'd you say?
I'm very happy it hadn't occurred to you. But fortunately, it hadn't occurred to me either.
What occurred
I
to you?
figured because it happened to me. I thought it was a washing machine.
Yeah, that was a good answer. You know those washing machines with the glass in it, with the clothes tumbling around? Don't you think that's a good answer? What do you say there, lady?
I never have
With the
washed
fake hair on your
clothes.
head? You never wash clothes.
I don't wash only by hand. I have an old scrubber. I just put
Yeah,
out
sure
there in
you
my
do.
backyard and throw them in my pool. I think Hendra's gone bonkers.
Yes, she has. The money went to her head.
I said John's seat looks just like a John seat.
hadn't occurred to me either, George.
I got news for you. When I went overseas in the Army, I'll never forget, I got caught up on deck, and I thought it was a John.
You thought it was a John. All right, Kendra, you've got to match your 3 remaining celebrities to stay in the game, and let's see what happens here. We'll begin with you, madam.
Well, I'm as zonkers as Kendra did, because the only thing I could think of was something that was round, and I said a donut.
A donut. All right, so Jack Holder wins the game. What do you got, Richard and Betty? Charlie. Okay. Congratulations. $100 for you, sir. Now, we've got to say goodbye to this lady, but she's not going to be very sad as she goes, because as she goes with $5,600. Thank you, Kendra Plummer.
Thank you.
She's gone. You can stop waving now, folks. But thank you.
I don't have my glasses on. Has she left yet?
No, she hasn't.
I thought the studio was leaving the building.
All right. Now, here we've got Jack Holder up here. His first go at the big money super match. You ready?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. Okay. Jack, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank stack. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, it's $250. The third, $100. Which celebrities would you like to get a little assist from?
Richard Dawson?
Richard Dawson, what do you say?
Smokestack.
Smokestack is what he says.
What do you think? Betty?
Betty?
Haystack.
Haystack. All right, we've got 2, Jack.
And Morey.
Smokestack.
It's already been said, hasn't it?
Dear.
Another smokestack. Haven't you seen those chimneys with 2 smokestacks? Hat rack.
Can you think? You can't think of another one. Okay.
Stack.
So,
Bob Stack.
you've got 2 stacks there, smokestack and haystack. You can choose one of those as the answer, as we call for one now, or think of one of your own. Jack, what do you want to do?
Smokestack.
You want to choose smokestack and hope that's under the $500 response. All right, we'll find out if it's up there right now, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Oh, it is, right off the bat. Well, congratulations, Jack. I'm curious to see. A haystack's got to be up there someplace, doesn't it? You think it's the next one? And Robert Stack, that ought to be there. What do you think is under the next one?
Oh, Robert Stack.
Well, let's see the 250, shall we? Robert Stack is there. He was hiding under the haystack, which is probably under the $500 response, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. That was Betty White's answer, and it was a good one. You've got the 100. Now you play for 10 times that amount, or $1,000. To collect, you've got to match 1 celebrity, and it's time to choose one now.
I'll take it with Betty.
All right. He's got confidence in you at last. You see, you proved you were a winner there, and now you'll face me, Jack, and Betty will write a response to this. Blank rabbit. Blank rabbit. Blank rabbit. Finished. Okay. Now, what answer would you come up with, Jack, in order to match Betty White in filling in that blank? Blank rabbit.
Jack Rabbit.
Jack Rabbit. You've got the audiences with you. If Betty White is with you, you've got it made. Let's find out for $1,000 right now, Betty.
I forgot your name was Jack.
Jack Rabbit! Congratulations, Jack. Who's that screaming out there? Where is she?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. The redheaded screaming her head off there. Is she pregnant?
Yes.
How pregnant is she, Jack?
I'm afraid to say right now.
All right. Listen, it's only money. Don't let it excite you too much. She's very happy about that. We're happy for you, too, and we're going to carry on here right at this point, Jack. But first, we've got a message for you, and this is it. All right, we're ready here to carry on and start a brand new game. To do that, we're very pleased to present a new player. Let's welcome Rose Carter. How are you, Rose? You know Jack? We will now hear the Rose Carter story.
Okay.
Rose
It's
Carter?
short.
Is it short? Why?
Well,
Tell us
because I
about it.
am.
Oh.
I live in Glendora. I'm a housewife, and I have 2 little boys, Patrick and Gregory.
All right. You're happy about that, are you?
Very.
We're happy about that, too. Good luck to you, Rose. Shall we
Thank you.
begin?
Yes.
All right. I'll push a button and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B, brand new game. Here we go. Little Red Riding Hood said to the policeman, "I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little old lady with great big eyes and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like blank."
Did I miss something?
No. It's Little Red Riding Hood said to the policeman, "I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little lady with great big eyes and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like blank." Yeah, they're very slow up there.
Not me, not me. I'm so fast it scares me.
Okay. Everybody ready up there?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
You stutter, too.
Now let's see what Rose Carter has to say about this. Little old lady with great big eyes and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like...
Martha Ray.
He rehearsed your groaning, eh? Did you? That's the best groaning audience we've ever had, isn't it? Martha Ray's your answer, eh? Let's hear one more groan for Rose Carter there. Okay. I think they're trying to tell you something, Rose. Morey, Martha Ray's her answer. What's yours?
I think I came up with just as good a one.
Really?
Yes. A hungry camel.
How about a little O for Morey there? Okay. Brett?
I've only one thing to say. I was not the only person who did not understand that question.
Obviously.
I said, looked like a wolf. Oh, thank you.
See?
Like they're applauding the hissing.
No, they're applauding you. That's the answer. George.
Well, I could just picture her standing there saying, "She looks like this and the big eyes, and she looks just like me."
Like me. A little familial resemblance there. What do you say, Joanne?
Well, he was on the right line, except it was the wrong object of a preposition. I said, like you.
Like you.
Me and you ain't a preposition, honey. It's pronouns.
Object of.
Object.
Oh, shut up.
Richard.
sheep.
Would you read the question again, please?
The question is, I'm looking for my grandmother. She's a sweet little old lady with great big eyes and a great big mouth, and she looks a lot like...
Brett.
Sit down there now.
He's afraid of me.
He's afraid of me, I know. So am I.
I would have taken her, but I haven't been well.
I know.
She had another woman with her.
Had 19 professional fights, you know. Don't fiddle around with him. Do you fiddle around with him? No, you don't fiddle around with him.
She doesn't even fiddle around with Alan Wadden.
Now, I'm sorry to say, Betty White, after all of that huzzah, you've got to show us your answer.
I bet you had Martha Ray.
Martha Ray was the
not have
answer
Martha Ray.
that
I
Rose
did
Carter
not.
came up with.
And she looks a lot like Lassie.
Like
That's
Lassie.
nothing. That's a real dog answer.
Brett again.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now that's for Rose, and now this is for Jack. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Tarzan didn't have a flag.
What?
So, I said Tarzan didn't have a flag.
Well, I never said he did. What kind of argument is
Now
that?
let's get on with it.
Oh, all right.
That's what I thought. I thought
So-
he wore it.
So when he marched in the jungle parade, he waved a star-spangled blank. That's all right. That's not.
That's why he walked around going, oh!
All right. The top row's ready and the bottom row's ready. Just put it right in the slot there and let's get on. Okay. Jack Holder. Tarzan didn't have a flag, so when he marched in the jungle parade, he waved a star-spangled
Banana.
banana. Star-spangled banana. Star-spangled banana. I don't know. There's something euphorious about that
Yeah, I
answer.
like that better than mine.
What's
I
yours?
said loincloth.
Loincloth. What did you say?
Well, I actually think there is only one answer, isn't there? I don't think it's banana, dear.
What is
a
that?
loincloth.
Loincloth. George?
I've been to the jungle, and I know he waves a loincloth.
He does wave a loincloth. Well, I don't know how he marched. He streaked in the parade, I guess. What do you say, Joanne?
He wasn't streaking because even though he did wave this, I got myself all in a fuddle.
Yeah, what
anyway,
is
it's
What have you got there?
Loincloth.
Loincloth. That's 4 loincloths so far. What do you say, Richard?
Well, Joanne said it so eloquently. Loincloth.
And Betty White.
Well, I'm very sorry I don't match Jack, but I'm very happy I don't match the rest of these folk. A leaf.
A leaf.
Star-spangled
Wave a leaf. Okay. So at the end of round 1, we have no score at all. I don't want to say we got a couple of dummies up here, but... The first round questions are really very difficult, and you'll see how good they are in the second round, but first we've got to do a little bit of it. Listen, I'm sorry to say we've got to stop right here. I got so carried away, I thought we'd churn right on to round 2, but we've got to hold it up here, and we'll finish this game next time we get together. I want to say you were all splendid through this whole miserable mess.
Well, thank you.
And if you've got the guts, you'll show up next time. This is Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
GSN celebrates the life of game show legend Peter Tamarkin with a Press Your Luck Marathon tomorrow at 9 a.m. 8 Central. Peter will be missed by the GSN family as both a colleague and a friend. Thank you, Peter, for your priceless contribution to game shows.